oh, we going to Young Noble, man. Young Noble, you know, like unalived
Self-transition,
itself.
man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. R.I.P. Young Noble, man.
Yeah.
Don't
he
never
sick?
know. That's why you got to check on your people. Nah, he took himself out.
I got that part. Was he sick?
Don't I mean I don't
Nah,
know.
he
He
was.
didn't
He
seem
was.
like it. I mean,
it was life
Pressure?
situations, man. Life situations that got to him, and a lot of finance troubles. That what I read, at least.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And his wife was saying that they was going through a lot of stuff.
he was married and all that.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm gonna go for a drive or a walk or something like that.
Mm.
Man,
They found out that,
I feel different about shit like this. I don't feel sad, bro.
It's a sensitive subject.
Subject, right? It
Yeah.
is. It's a very sensitive
Yeah.
subject, and it's everybody that did it in somebody's family. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but
right.
to me, I got this much sympathy, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
I'm not saying it's cool. I don't have no sympathy for it either, because you leaving your people with that same problems
yeah,
you're
the
trying to
same
escape
problem
from.
you just ran from.
And a lot of the stuff I be feeling like, especially if you got kids, what happens when they reach that point to where they need somebody to talk them through those troubling times and stuff like that, or get an advice of what they can do. They don't have you there for that. So
I won't say I don't have sympathy.
For his family, I do.
Even for him,
Nah.
because even though he did that,
Yeah.
not sympathy, empathy, maybe.
Yeah, but it's like
I can empathize.
because he I guess you can call it a selfish act, right?
It's the number one selfish act.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's
That's
like
why I asked if he's sick.
we just don't know what people are going through, right? You know what I'm saying? Now with him, he was going through a lot of stuff. Now you have to think like he coming from, not saying that he was the biggest rap star, but he still come from a situation where he was getting consistent money. He was able to take care of his family, this and that. Now some shit might have slowed down.
Right.
Just, how he looking at it. Now he's like, damn, I don't know a way out of this shit. Now, all the shit that could be leading up to that point, he might be drinking, might be doing drugs, all type of shit. Ain't no telling what is happening inside of his mind.
Right.
I'm not saying that I agree with it, but I can say from my point of view, there's been times that I have been in my mind.
Everyone has done that. It's the point of
actually doing it.
It's not even the point of actually doing it. It's the point of you still analyze your shit.
You
and you're like, that shit ain't worth none of that shit that I'm about to put people through. Because the thing is, when motherfuckers kill themselves, man, then they say, oh, that's, his uncle killed himself, and his done killed himself, and then that gives a crutch for the rest of your fucking family.
It could be a chain reaction.
And it's just like, well, that's in my genes. No, the fuck it's not, man. It's not in your fucking genes.
Mm-hmm.
You just had a selfish motherfucker or a coward that took himself out and left everybody hanging, man. And people do that shit so other people could hurt. That's what I think.
Say that.
I'm not gonna say.
What are you talking about?
He's not doing it for other people to hurt.
How?
He's not doing it
that
for
could be
that.
the outcome. Not to say
That's the outcome. Like you said, that's the outcome.
So
but it's
you
not
don't
his
think
reason.
he thought about next?
You don't know what, like,
all right,
listen,
fair enough.
This is
You're
what
right.
I'm saying.
I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. So,
That's
and
what I
then
think
for
that
one,
shit
we
is.
don't really know.
Really don't.
Because we can say, like, his wife said they was going through all that, but we don't really know what it was that sent them over that thing. Sometimes, and that's a lot. Also, we don't know his situation outside of his immediate family, who he had. A lot of times when you lose a lot of people, a lot of family and friends, you feel like you just on this motherfucker in this earth by yourself.
Yeah, man.
But I'm just saying, I don't think you do that and be like, I'm trying to make my people hurt. You don't. Sometimes it's just like, whether it might be selfish in a way, but to the point to where you only thinking about yourself because. But it's like a double-edged sword with that. What I'm saying,
it's definitely
it really is, man. Yeah. And it depends on how you take it and how you take it and how I take it. That's the thing is, it's like y'all, like y'all said y'all piece about it, but how I feel, I'd be like, that nigga, man, like, yo, because he didn't fix nothing by doing that. That's why on my main thing, if you sick, hurting, shit like that, and you like, I'm done with this, I'm fine with that, man. Yeah. If it didn't fix the problems they were having, then he just did it for himself.
But that's why I say it might not have been just the problems that they were having. It might have been internal shit that he was already dealing with.
You're right, man.
Yeah.
The shit that probably wouldn't have been fixed, that he didn't do enough work outside therapy. You know what I mean? That he didn't do enough work outside of that.
If you think about doing that, man, go get some therapy. I ain't against it.
Do whatever you can. Don't do that.
Do whatever you can, man. Try though. You leaving kids behind.
No,
man.
right.
They think that that's all right because like they dad did it. So when my times get tough,
Cause like you gave up.
It just
Yeah.
and that's the thing that people say, even though it's not true. But the things is like, oh, his son getting depressed, man. You know, daddy killed himself. You gotta watch him. That's the shit that carries over, man. Just because people say shit like that, and a kid to think that and be like, I can just get rid of all of this shit too.
Right.
But like, you said was he sick? So if you feel like if he was sick, would that be justified?
If he dying from cancer, yes. If you're dying and hurting and in pain and stuff, man, I'm all for that, bro. Because it's your life. You other people wanting you here to suffer. That's being selfish.
I'm not taking away from none of that. I'm not taking away from none of that. And even still, like you just said, from what I said, even the thoughts that I had about that shit and just thinking about it, the first thought that came to mind was family.
That's it.
I'm not even like justifying it, but I'm just saying certain people. The reason why everybody been weak enough to have that thoughts,
yes,
right?
Everybody,
but certain people been strong enough. We've been strong enough to get through those, right?
Correct.
Everybody's not, right? But the fact that you even had that thought, does that make you a bitch for having that thought?
Yes, you got to check that inner bitch. Hey man, hey, tighten up, nigga. Get your shit together. Wipe your fucking face and get out there.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. But it's easier said than done for some people.
Exactly,
obviously,
it is.
You know, everybody is not going to gravitate to what you're saying.
And those what you saying just now, you can't tell nobody that's really in the dark. But like, nigga, you need to get that ain't gonna resonate with them. Like that ain't gonna be what changes. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying there's some people going through such dark. They need something else that's gonna bring them out.
But still keep trying. We need you here, bro. If you're trying to unalive yourself, we need you here. We need you here because you're going to teach the next person.
So keep going.
So keep fucking going. If you're not dying inside, fucking keep going, man. Stop shutting down and trying to make this shit go away. It ain't going away.
And pain is temporary if you don't.
Pain is temporary. That's what I'm saying.
That's not all the way good for everybody ripping the Band-Aid.
For sure.
You gotta consider everybody's feelings. You have to.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So when they talking to you, that was one thing that was taught to me recently. When you talking to somebody, you can't just say just because you think you know more or just what your mindset is that you dismiss how they feeling. You can't do that.
Never.
Yeah. So
can't never tell somebody how they feel about their feelings.
Right.
Man. So that's the thing. Yeah. I'm just talking from an aspect of like,
the act.
Right, the act thing. Like I ain't never saying you shouldn't feel that way. I said I was in a funk, you was in a funk, whatever. We could still talk your way out of it. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't never the answer.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
Bottom
shit,
line, that ain't. We need you here.